On this video, you're going to see the Milltek Sport OCTA do a lap of the Nürburgring Nordschleife in public driving.
That was great.
The torque steer!
USA! I mean, if you hold throttle all the way up this hill, I'll be home.
208, 210. Welcome BTG viewers to another video here from the Nürburgring Nordschleife, and behind me is Milltek's latest development car, which is actually pretty rare. It's the Defender OCTA. We're talking 750 horsepower from the motor, 50 horsepower on top of that from the 48-volt hybrid, and it's basically Land Rover's entry into the Rally Raid Raptor TRX gang. But this thing is powered by a 4.4 twin-turbo V8. That's the V8 that's in the M5. So this thing is ludicrous. That is a 2-point-something ton 4x4 that can do 155 miles per hour, and it's 22-inch rims. Vossens, by the way, hybrid forged, in case you were wondering. But listen, let's stop talking about it. Let's go drive it. So welcome to my channel, JG Pasterjak. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Absolutely,
is
perfect.
Is a Jack or a Jacques?
No, it is the very American, no flourish pronunciation. Did a great job. So I'm the tech editor of Grassroots Motorsports magazine. But yeah, a month ago, we're in June 2025.
Yeah.
In May 2025, I celebrated 35 years there, man.
Holy moly!
Right? But no, this is very much like home. We're in a giant truck. There's BMWs cutting in front of us. I feel like I'm back in Daytona Beach, man. So you were telling me this thing is 700 plus horsepower?
Yeah, this is 700 plus horsepower.
And 285 millimeter wide tires and a short little wheelbase.
I used to drive for Jaguar Land Rover a variety of vehicles around here as part of the taxi. So I've done hot laps in Range Rover SVR, F-Type SVR. But to be clear, this is the first time I've ever driven the new Defender. And it's definitely the first time I've ever driven the new Defender in the OCTA variant, which barely fits through these cones.
We didn't have to do a three-pointer to get through the cones. That was great.
The torque steer!
USA!
We'll just blow this guy's doors off. Holy moly! That's 200 kilometers per hour. That's about 130 miles an hour.
And I saw some big six-piston Brembos on the front.
These brakes are custom designed for this car.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
So it's going to stop at least once.
I think we'll put it in sport mode.
Dale, if you're driving, everything in sport mode.
Okay, traction control is not happy.
It felt like it bit you there a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit late to the party.
And you definitely have to lead those brakes a little bit. There's that long, sort of longitudinal moment for it to pitch over the front. But it's got no problem producing horsepower or putting most of it to the ground.
That is an absurd amount of acceleration for something that must be tipping 3 tons with both of us in.
Oh, sure. Wait, what's a ton over here? Is that
1,000 kilos?
Oh, okay.
2,200 pounds. Go on, how many pounds do you reckon this is then?
So this has got to be a 6,500 pound vehicle with both of us in it?
So the stability control is working by angle of steering, and as soon as I give it any angle of steering, it takes throttle away from me. That's all it does. It's quite simple. It's like, it's preventative.
But then you get straight again and it just
off
jumps to the races.
It just dumps you with 800 Newton meters. This has got the full Milltek Sport race exhaust, and it's got some tuning done. I think we could just nip past this guy.
It's such a great view of the track too, because we're up. I mean, I'm not a tall man by any means, but I had to pull myself up into this vehicle. This is I drive a Toyota Tundra as my tow vehicle back home. This is every bit as tall as my Tundra, and here we're doing unspeakable things.
My word. But you know what? I'm not pushing the brakes at all, and they still are doing their work, which compared to a TRX or a Raptor, that's pretty good.
And I really am not perceiving a lot of yaw that isn't sort of planned. Like it seems to be doing what you ask it to.
Very well behaved. I don't see us drifting this or sliding it.
No, but it's a lot like driving a boat. You don't really tell it what to do. You just sort of make suggestions, and it tends to agree with you a little bit.
Nordschleife competition course, it says on my dashboard. That's cool. This is, of course, not got anti-roll bars. So this is a fully off-road capable car that doesn't get held back on angles of axles.
Well, then we could have just gone straight through there, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Oh my God, we are just, dude.
Come on, man. How do you not see this behind you? How do you not see this 360 degrees around you? This is one of the trickiest corners here for me. I don't know what it's called, but...
That's Metzgersfeld.
Okay.
This is Metzgersfeld as well, Metzgersfeld 2. Metzgersfeld 1, I remember from my GT86 racing days, was very difficult because it was practically flat out, but not flat out. One of those corners where you're just trying to tip off the gas and then tip it in without doing anything stupid.
This thing, there are so many kids getting to soccer practice before anybody else in this thing.
I think we've got the fastest 12 pack of beer here for sure. Actually, Steve just took some of his tinnies out of the built-in refrigerator that's between you and me.
Oh, nice.
That is a built-in fridge.
Oh, sorry, football practice.
Yeah. Football? Football, mate. What?
There are so many photographers here.
Have a little look at my little buttons here. We're halfway around. Oh, yeah, I see a little button. That could be a good one to push.
Will it let you push it while we're still moving?
Not sure. I don't see any confirmation that I've touched it, to be honest.
Oh, I could definitely feel it intervene power-wise right there.
Oh, DCT is always on in terrain response mode.
Oh.
Wow, that was my exhaust. I had to think twice about what happened there.
It's just moving so much air out of the way of the vehicle and out of the engine of the vehicle. So I'm excited about this. This is going to be fascinating to see if we actually travel backwards in time here a little bit.
Are we pushing the Earth the other way as we go up this hill?
That's true.
Newton would suggest it.
I mean, if you hold throttle all the way up this hill, I'll be home.
208, 210. We're gonna presume that he's letting me through.
He's fine. The thing is, Dale, if you did hit somebody here, they would just vaporize. It would be like hitting a seagull at 200 miles an hour. It would just disappear. It was like when Randy Johnson hit that bird, the 98 mile an hour fastball. It just disappeared.
Are you talking about some sort of ball game? I think we call that rounders.
Two people will get it, but they'll think it's really funny. And those are the best kind of jokes.
See, my actual corner speed there is 75 kilometers per hour. It's really, really low.
Yeah.
But in between the corners, no problems at all. See, I panicked a little bit there and hit the brakes a bit hard.
That's fine. I'm panicking quite enough for both of us.
Oh, stability control don't like me.
Yeah, doesn't like that. Between the lean angle and the...
But the power up the hills.
How are the brakes holding up?
Absolutely exactly the same as when we got in the car.
That's really impressive.
Which is incredible. When I took the Ram TRX for a lap, it was melting the brake pads by Metzgersfeld.
Yeah. We had one of those hurricane-powered Ram, STO or...
Oh yeah.
And what a comical vehicle. Fun, but the super powerful pickup truck thing is getting a little bit out of hand in the U.S. Which, look, I'm all for it. That's people need to be able to make bad choices. That's literally what America was founded on. Is being free to make the worst choices you possibly can.
I'm really happy with our choice of first lap vehicle for tonight.
Yeah.
This was a good first lap for the day.
And look at these folks. They're like, wait, is that
Yeah, I've not even explained to everybody. I mean,
Is that
the reason the reason you're here, of course, is you've just covered the N24 for the magazine.
Yeah.
And this is the first tourist Spartan after the N24. So that's why the track is looking pretty clean. Oh.
Nicely rubbered in.
You see, I kind of want to do the jump here, but I know for a fact we can't make that corner if we do the jump.
It's fine. We're not wearing helmets. We just got 3-point seat belts on.
Stability controls all over me.
I really still am, with as short of a wheelbase as this has, and as trying to hold it together here, man.
Gonna keep her open.
Let's keep trying to keep making content for you here, brother. As short of a wheelbase as this thing has, and as under-tired as it is, it's not doing a lot of weird stuff.
No, it's really well behaved.
And it, credit to Milltek, the thing sounds like the apocalypse in all the best possible ways.
Brakes are still there.
And we've racked up quite a body count in this thing so far. I think only that GT3. Now imagine if you could actually balance that on the throttle a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, dude, we're cracking on for 150 miles an hour.
Is there a Starbucks on the Nürburgring anywhere that we can?
The real adventure.
There really should be.
Yeah. Like all the best adventure motorcycles and Toyota FJ Cruisers and stuff like that. They all just Sunday morning go over a curb, park at Starbucks. Wow, that was a heck of a lap. That was fun. I want to do it again. The brakes feel absolutely perfect. There's nothing wrong with them. The stability control is kind of kicking in a lot. I would like to turn it off completely and go for a lap, but also I appreciate that this is not my £160,000 car.
Well, I also feel like we just...
What is that?
My man.
My man. Well, we are going to park in this parking space just here because it's very cool for a photo.
And I also feel like we just paid for all of the quarterly bonuses for the execs of the Shell Corporation.
Yeah, my brakes are smoking a little bit. Just FYI.
There's a little bit of
wow.
scrub on them.
So the most impressive thing about this car is that at the end of lap 1, we did have a little bit of smoke off the brake calipers. The brake pads are slightly smoking, but the pedal feel was consistent the whole way through. And the acceleration is just mind-blowing. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos from my channel, then please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below telling me what you want to see next on the channel, and I'll try and get round to it. For now, I'm going to go and teach JG my lines around the Nürburgring Nordschleife as part of my regular, which is faster for free. So see you on the next episode.